How to overcome challenges as one of God's chosen one. Have you ever felt like the challenges in your life are heavier than those of the people around you? Have you wondered why you seem to face trials that others don't? If you felt this way, you are not alone. As one of God's chosen ones, your challenges are not random. They are a part of your preparation for something greater. If this resonates with you, share in the comments below. What's one challenge you overcame that made you stronger? Challenges are a defining part of the journey of God's chosen ones. They may feel relentless, testing your faith, your strength, and your will to keep moving forward. But these struggles are not meant to destroy you. They are meant to shape you. They are part of the divine process, refining you into the person you need to be to fulfill your purpose. Just as gold must endure fire to be purified, chosen ones must walk through adversity to grow into their full potential. The first step in overcoming challenges is shifting your perspective. It's easy to feel like a victim when life feels unfair, but the truth is that every challenge carries a lesson and a gift. When you begin to see obstacles as opportunities for growth, your entire outlook changes. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" you begin to ask, "What is this teaching me?" This simple shift empowers you to rise above adversity, knowing that every trial has a purpose in your journey. Many of the challenges you face as one of the chosen come in the form of loneliness, rejection, and misunderstanding. You may feel as though no one truly sees or understands you. People may question your choices, criticize your dreams, or fail to support your vision. This is because the path of the chosen is not meant to be understood by everyone. God has placed a unique calling on your life, one that others may not see or appreciate. This misunderstanding is not a reflection of your worth. It is a sign that your path is different. In these moments of rejection, it's important to remember that God is with you. His approval is the only one that matters. When others turn away, He is drawing you closer to Him, teaching you to rely on His strength rather than the validation of others. Rejection is often God's way of redirecting you towards something greater. It may hurt in the moment, but in time, you will see that it was necessary to guide you to the people and opportunities that truly align with your purpose. Another common challenge faced by chosen ones is the weight of their own expectations. When you feel called to a higher purpose, it's easy to place immense pressure on yourself to get it right. You may fear failure or doubt your ability to fulfill the mission God has given you. But here's the truth. You don't have to be perfect to be chosen. God doesn't expect perfection. He expects obedience, faith, and a willingness to keep moving forward, even when the path is unclear. Take a moment to reflect. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the expectations you place on yourself? How did you overcome that pressure and keep moving forward? Share your thoughts in the comments. You might remind someone else that they are not alone in their struggles. Overcoming challenges also requires you to develop resilience. Resilience is not about avoiding pain or pretending everything is fine. It's about facing adversity head-on, trusting that God is working through your struggles, and refusing to give up. It's about rising each time you fall, knowing that failure is not the end. It is simply a stepping stone to growth. Resilience allows you to keep going when the journey feels difficult, and it reminds you that every setback is part of the divine plan. One of the most powerful tools for building resilience is faith. When challenges arrive, it's easy to feel overwhelmed or lost. But faith anchors you, reminding you that God is in control, even when you cannot see the way forward. Faith assures you that there is a way. By placing your trust in God, you release the need to have all the answers. You surrender the burden of trying to control everything and allow Him to guide your steps. As you deepen your faith, you begin to see challenges not as punishments, but as opportunities to draw closer to God. In moments of struggle, prayer becomes your refuge. It allows you to release your fears, express your doubts, and reconnect with the source of your strength. Through prayer, you gain clarity, comfort, and the reassurance that you are never alone. Have you ever faced a moment when everything seemed to fall apart, yet somehow, deep inside, you felt a quiet strength guiding you through? That strength is no coincidence. It's the divine presence within you. Reflect on a challenge that once felt impossible but taught you a valuable lesson. Share it in the comments, and let others see how resilience and faith can turn obstacles into stepping stones. As one of God's chosen ones, challenges often serve as a refining process. The pressure, the discomfort, and even the pain you experience are part of shaping you into who you need to be. It is through challenges that you grow stronger, wiser, and more prepared to fulfill your divine mission. But this growth does not happen overnight. It requires patience, perseverance, and trust. One of the most effective ways to overcome challenges is to develop spiritual discipline. When you are tested, it's easy to feel overwhelmed or lost. But spiritual discipline, through prayer, meditation, and connection with God, grounds you and strengthens your ability to persevere. Prayer is not just about asking for help. It is about opening your heart, surrendering your burdens, and listening for guidance. In the stillness of prayer, you find clarity and the reassurance that God is with you. Meditation is another tool that helps you quiet the noise of your struggles and hear the whispers of your soul. It allows you to reconnect with your inner strength and realign with your purpose. Even just a few minutes of stillness each day can help you navigate challenges with a clearer mind and a calmer heart. God often speaks in the quiet, and by making time for stillness, you open yourself to His guidance. Faith, too, plays a central role in overcoming adversity. Faith is not simply believing that everything will work out. It's knowing that, even in the struggle, God is working on your behalf. It's trusting that every challenge you face serves a purpose, even when you can't see it yet. Faith reminds you that the difficulties you endure are temporary, but the growth and strength you gain from them are eternal. In addition to spiritual practices, it's important to take practical steps to navigate challenges. Start by breaking the problem down into smaller, manageable steps. Often, when faced with a large obstacle, it's easy to feel paralyzed by its size, but by focusing on one small action at a time, you begin to make progress. Each step forward builds momentum, reminding you that you are capable of overcoming whatever stands in your way. Have you ever faced a challenge where small, consistent steps led you to victory? Share your story in the comments. These moments remind us that progress doesn't always require giant leaps. Sometimes it's about having the courage to keep going, one step at a time. Another key to overcoming challenges is community. As one of God's chosen ones, the journey can often feel lonely, but you are never truly alone. God places people in your life to encourage, support, and guide you. These individuals may show up as friends, mentors, or even strangers whose words or actions uplift you when you need it most. Don't be afraid to lean on those around you. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It's a recognition of the interconnectedness of all of God's children. While community is important, discernment is equally essential. Not everyone who crosses your path will understand or support your journey. Some people may try to discourage you or project their fears and doubts onto you. This is why it's crucial to surround yourself with those who align with your purpose, people who speak life, encouragement, and faith into you. Listen to those who lift you up, not those who hold you back. As you face challenges, one of the most powerful lessons you will learn is the importance of surrender. Surrender does not mean giving up. It means releasing control and allowing God to take the lead. So often, we exhaust ourselves trying to fix or control situations that are beyond our power. Surrendering allows you to let go of that burden and trust that God's plan is greater than your own. It's in the moments of surrender that breakthroughs often occur. When you release the struggle, you create space for God to work miracles in your life. Have you ever experienced a breakthrough after surrendering a situation to God? Perhaps you let go of control and suddenly found the clarity or opportunity you needed. Share your thoughts in the comments. Your story may inspire someone else to let go and trust the process. Finally, remember that challenges are not a sign that you are failing. They are a sign that you are growing. God allows us to face trials not to punish us, but to prepare us. Every struggle strengthens your character, deepens your faith, and equips you with the wisdom you need to fulfill your divine purpose. The challenges you overcome today will become the testimony that inspires others tomorrow. Have you ever faced a moment so difficult that you questioned your ability to go on, only to look back later and realize it shaped you into someone stronger and wiser? If this sounds familiar, share your thoughts in the comments. Your story might give hope to someone who feels overwhelmed right now. Sometimes, our greatest victories come through our hardest battles. The challenges you face as one of God's chosen ones are not ordinary. They are divinely designed to prepare you for something extraordinary. While the struggles may feel isolating, painful, or unfair in the moment, they are tools for growth, refinement, and transformation. They strengthen you, deepen your faith, and equip you to fulfill your divine mission. When you learn to see challenges through this lens, they no longer feel like setbacks, but steps on a path that has been intentionally laid out for you. One of the most powerful truths to embrace is this: God will not give you more than you can handle. Though the weight of your challenges may feel unbearable, you were chosen because you have the strength to carry it. The very fact that you face such difficulties is proof of your resilience and your capacity to overcome. In moments of doubt, remind yourself, if God brought you to it, He will bring you through it. Trust that every challenge has a purpose, even if you cannot yet see what it is. As you grow in this understanding, you also begin to notice how challenges bring you closer to God. In the midst of hardship, when you have exhausted your own strength, you are often drawn into deeper prayer, reflection, and faith. Struggles teach you to rely not on your own abilities, but on God's limitless power. They humble you, open your heart, and remind you that you are never walking alone. The closer you draw to God during these times, the more you realize that His strength is made perfect in your weakness. In addition to deepening your faith, challenges also teach you the importance of persistence. The path of the chosen one is not a straight line. It is filled with twists, turns, and obstacles that test your endurance. But persistence is what sets you apart. It is the refusal to give up, no matter how difficult the road may seem. Even when progress feels slow, persistence ensures you keep moving forward. You learn to celebrate small victories, knowing that every step brings you closer to your divine purpose. Take a moment to reflect. Has persistence helped you overcome a difficult season in your life? How did it shape you or reveal your strength? Share your reflections in the comments. Your journey could inspire someone else to keep going. Another critical lesson challenges teach you is the power of gratitude. It may seem strange to give thanks in the middle of a storm, but gratitude has a transformative effect on your mind and heart. When you focus on the blessings in your life, even the small ones, you shift your perspective. Gratitude reminds you that, even in the struggle, there is beauty, growth, and purpose. It allows you to see the good that is already present while trusting that even greater things are on their way. This practice of gratitude strengthens your faith and aligns your heart with God's plan. Challenges also have a unique way of revealing your purpose. Have you noticed that many of the struggles you've faced have equipped you to help others in similar situations. Perhaps the pain you endured gave you the compassion to uplift someone else, or the lessons you learned prepared you to guide others. This is no accident. God often uses your greatest trials to shape your greatest purpose. Your story, your scars, and your victories become tools for healing, teaching, and inspiring others. As you overcome challenges, you begin to realize that they are not just about you, they are about the lives you are meant to touch. You become a living testament to God's power, showing others that it is possible to rise from adversity with faith, strength, and grace. When you share your journey, your struggles, your doubts, and your triumphs, you give hope to those who are still walking through their storms. You remind them that they are not alone and that their challenges, too, have meaning. Finally, overcoming challenges requires surrendering control. As chosen ones, it's natural to want to have all the answers and to fix every problem. But the truth is, some battles are not meant for you to fight alone. There are moments when the most powerful thing you can do is to surrender, to lay your burdens at God's feet and trust Him to handle what you cannot. Surrendering does not mean giving up. It means recognizing that God's plan is greater than your own. It's an act of faith, a declaration that you trust Him to carry you through the storm. Have you ever surrendered a problem to God and found peace or a solution you didn't expect? Share your story in the comments. Sometimes, letting go and trusting God is the breakthrough we've been waiting for. As we close this exploration of how to overcome challenges, take a moment to reflect on your journey. The struggles you have faced are not without purpose. They have shaped you, strengthened you, and prepared you for the mission you were chosen to fulfill. Challenges are not signs of failure, they are signs of growth. They are opportunities to deepen your faith, discover your strength, and align more fully with God's plan. Remember, you are not alone. God walks with you through every trial, offering strength, guidance, and comfort. Trust the process, embrace the lessons, and know that every challenge you overcome brings you closer to the life you were created to live. You are one of God's chosen ones, and you were made to rise above adversity. The world needs the light that only you can bring.